Okay, I finished reading The Long Game, and that means that I finished reading about Ilia and Shane. There's no more Ilia and Shane. After after next week's episode will be the final. It will be the end. I'm gonna talk at the same time as I'm doing a face mask. This is basically just honey and turmeric, I think. But yeah, so basically I finished reading the book and the books, and I just can't believe that I'm done. Like, I feel empty again. Do you get it? Like, do you get it? Like, it's just I don't have anything anymore, and I absolutely needed to talk about it. So that's what we're gonna be doing. I have a list over here of the things that I want to talk about because it is really important. Okay, it's really important. It's pretty random, honestly. I just needed to like talk about it. Okay, I'm basically gonna talk about the things that came up to my mind as I was reading it. I can't believe I finished reading it. I'm probably gonna reread it, but it won't feel like the same thing. It won't feel the same as I read it the first time. Anyway, I think that people don't talk enough about how important the women in the rivalry are. Like, please, without Rose, Shane would have been ready to actually express his feelings to Ilia like 10 years after. He would have been ready like as he was about to retire, literally. And Rose literally sat him down and was like, babe, you are fucking gay, so wake the fuck up. And Shane was like, wait, I've been repressing this entire time, and you saw it? Okay, I am. Okay, I guess I have to accept it now. It was so important. They are literally so important. Same thing for Elena. Kip is able to have someone to talk to, and this is super important. And Elena is pushing him. Like, I know Scott is not out, but babe, you don't need to act like this thing is not existing. Like, honey, wake up. Yes, it's happening. Okay? Same thing for Maria. Like, girl. Oh, I love her. I love these women. And oh my god, Svetlana. I love Svetlana. I think she's even my favorite character, to be honest, because she's, first of all, so fucking iconic. What the fuck? She's so iconic, and just the I hope Jane knows how lucky he is. Oh my god, my face is literally dripping. Like, the honey is dripping. Anyways, like, it was amazing. Like, just these women, they are absolutely crucial to these boys, and they should be given credit to more, because without them, I don't even think that Ilia and Shane would have dated. Like, to be honest, like, I don't think they would have had the courage to like be open about the relationship and just to express their feelings to each other. And yeah, so I think they're like super important, and we should mention their importance more. I love the boys, but talk about how important the girls are too. They are, truly. Okay, next point. The bar scene in episode 5. Whoa! When Shane got up to go and show off his outfit or whatever, it was, I felt the same intensity as the treadmill scene in the first episode. It was the same thing. Literally, it was the same thing. Like, nothing, it was the same thing. Definitely not the same duration, but it felt the same thing. The tension in between Shane and Ilia, it was the same thing. It felt like they started something new again, but like like does that make sense? Am I making sense right now? Wait, let me just go get a mirror. So intense. Like, if I felt the same intensity, it felt like they were starting, like something new had awakened. Does that make sense? I feel like there was a new layer. It felt like the first scene, the treadmill, basically, just them maybe starting for the first time to truly feel these new intense feelings, like a shift a little bit, even though probably in the beginning they really did like each other, but until the treadmill they really never were together and like we're close and this intimacy, and that never really happened. And then the treadmill happened and like, okay, there's something. They don't directly acknowledge it yet, but yes, something is new. A new dynamic was created, and it's different. And I felt like it was the same thing with that scene as like, oh my god, this is so messy. I felt like there was another layer of intimacy, like something new was created, even though they didn't acknowledge it yet. Something new had awakened, and that was the more, I felt like just something changed, they didn't in the first treadmill scene, they didn't get physical yet, but something was new. And in that scene, that same tension, I felt like something was new. And I think that was more on the emotional connection that was not there yet, but just maybe Ilia being curious about Shane's personal life, about his situation with Rose Landry. Maybe him being curious about these kind of things meant something else. Maybe he wanted to be exclusive. Maybe he started thinking, I'm actually jealous, what the fuck, like we're just supposed to be, and now I'm like thinking about, oh my god, is he with her? And just something new had awakened on that scene. And I just feel like it was a parallel that I think I noticed from the way I interpreted it. Is that a thing? Is that how you say it? Interpreted it? Yes, I've seen people say that Shane fell harder. No. It's far from that. Okay, harsh. Ilia felt 10 times harder. Just the yearning in that scene in Florida, in Tampa, Florida. Bro, Ilia is down bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Shane is not jealous or anything, but like Ilia he fell harder. Like Ilia is the one watching documentaries the most about Shane. Ilia is the one that is more initiating the first things. Like even just the first time together, it was Ilia's idea. Like he most definitely planned it. He was like, okay, let's do that commercial together, and I'm gonna figure out a way to like make this shit become something. Because the treadmill scene, he felt that, yep, there's an attraction, you get what I mean? And just Ilia was the one always initiating the first things. Okay, he was the one. First of all, he fell first for sure, and also he was the one initiating most of the time. He was the one trying the hardest to make something happen. And yeah, just for that, he fell harder. I mean, he tried harder, even when they were already being together and like physical. Ilia was the one that was going and being like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, like he was just the one more into it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just, no, Shane did not fell harder. And I'm not gonna say that Shane loves him less, which is kind of what I'm saying. Yeah, but no, But I think that Ilia don't realize that Ilia loves Shane like crazy. Look carefully. Ilia fell harder. He fell first. He fell. Really, he did. Super high up. About Svetlana saying, I hope Jane knows how lucky he is. I think that she figured out that Shane is actually Jane. And I'm thinking that this is because, first of all, in the book and in the show, like, Svetlana are two different people. Loki, in the book, they don't really have that much of a close proximity. They met like at the time, but anyways, they met not long ago. You know, they didn't meet. They met in America, and I think somewhere it says that they met like 3 years ago at some mutual friends. I don't remember, but they are not as close as they are in the show. In the show, Svetlana have known Ilia for the longest time, ever since they were kids. So she probably knew him before his mother died. She knows him. Like, she knows him. They're besties. They're families, basically. And I think that Svetlana knows, and that would probably be in the second season. It was confirmed. Yay! I mean, at least it was confirmed, so I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna be able to cure my incoming depression, because I can't believe I finished reading it, and now what do I do now? Anyways, go back to what you were saying. Yes, so I think that Svetlana knows that Jane is actually Shane because of the scene. I think it was in episode 5. Episode 5, where she's on the bed with Ilia, and she's like, oh my god, Shane is gorgeous and he's a really good player, and Ilia is like, yeah, sure, he's a good player. And she looks at him and like, you know, he's gorgeous too, and like that. And I think she got it. I think she clocked something, because she was like, bitch, be fucking for real. Like, just say he's hot. Like, you would say that he's hot. Like, why are you hiding? What are you hiding? So yeah, I think she clocked it. But she is not going to say anything until, of course, Ilia opens up about it and actually decides to tell her, because she really wants him to, like, she wants the best for him. She really wants him to just tell me when you're ready, babe. Really. But she definitely knew that he needed to know that, yeah, I know you love me, but not as you love Shane. And he needed that, and she knew he needed that. But when it comes to Ilia telling him that, yeah, so Shane is actually Jane. Jane is actually Shane. Oh my god, I hate the way those names look like so much. Jane is actually Shane. I think she would let Ilia be ready to tell him that type of thing. So yeah. What else? I'm yapping so hard. What else? I also saw people being upset over the fact that we did not get the, oh, Ilia, they can see us. Babe, we got the tell him I'm okay, he's gonna worry. Who? Your dad is calling your coach is calling your dad. No, not him. Ilia, we got that, and honestly, I'm healed. It's okay. It's okay. I'll take it. It was so cute. Oh my god, Scott and Kip's kiss. It was so amazing. And I in that scene, at first I was like, I knew it was coming, but I still felt like, like, this is so sad. Scott has no one to celebrate with. He's just on the ice looking at all these people with their families, with their loved one, being out, having the possibility to be loved by their loved ones in front of people, and I felt like I was like, this is actually sad. This is actually fucking sad. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad that he's going to finally be able to out himself and stop hiding. And truly, like, inside of me, I was like, wow. Shut up. No, I'm not crying. My eyes are just watery. I'm not crying. Anyways, it was super cute and amazing, to be honest. Oh, also, I wanted to talk about this parallel. So basically, it's 5th episode again. We have Ilia looking around before getting his hand closer to Shane. In the book, I believe that it was Shane who was actually looking around, trying to like see if there was anyone to make any move towards Ilia. And I love that change because it really shows more, first of all, about Ilia's character and how mentally he is at that time. And I feel like it fits so much better. There's a parallel with both of the characters and their mental, and just them, how they are mentally, where they are mentally, and in their relationship, and where they are emotionally. In the first episode, at the end of the first episode, Ilia was the one openly kissing Shane in public, and now Ilia was the one making sure that there was no one. Like, okay, let me just re-explain that. Okay. In the first episode, that was at the end of the first episode, it was Ilia not caring about the fact that they were in public. I mean, he said, yeah, there's no one, but he didn't check if there was no one. He just went in and kissed Shane, no, not thinking really about the exterior world. He was like, yeah, we're alone, don't worry about that, and just went in. Here, he didn't really care in the first episode. However, Shane, in the other hand, he was like, yeah, bitch, I care. Like, I don't want us to be doing this in public. The fuck? And Ilia was like, oh, you're being ridiculous. Like, there's no one. Anyways, mentally, they're in different places. Like, one is like super confident in their situation and like where this is going. He feels like he has the control, so he feels like he feels like he definitely has more of a control over the situation because good question, why? I don't know why, but he definitely feels like he can. Okay, hi, this is editing me. So basically what I'm going to be responding to the why. The reason why is because he's more aligned with his sexuality. Like, he knows what he's doing physically. That's where he is. He knows. He's more experienced than Shane, and he's more comfortable with this physical intimacy. But when it comes to the second scene in the 5th episode at the beach, he and Shane are starting to be more emotionally vulnerable, and that's where, that's not his territory at all, and that's why he needs to be actually extra looking around, looking at the dead angles, there's no one, and make a move. Like, emotionally, physically, like, he's more in like, I'm going forward, I want this, let's do it. And I feel comfortable doing this, and I feel confident in this because physical intimacy, that's my thing, and like, let's go for it. And we don't care, there's no one, don't worry. I mean, of course he knows that there's actually no one, and I don't think that he was like, I don't care, I want to out, no, I want to be out with you, no. But more that, like, we don't need to be like extra careful. I can hear there's no one coming, like, just I'm gonna kiss you. And Shane is like, no, not in public, I don't want us to do this in public. Like, we're both in tuxedos, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, get off of me. And he walks away. He's like, not in public. And the parallel with the beach scene in episode 5, where Ilia is now the one looking around, even if you can definitely hear that there's no one close enough to them to see him try to get his hand closer to Shane, he was still looking around. You could have tell that you could tell that he was less confident. Just like the confidence in where the relationship was going was just not had shifted. Now it was Shane not even looking around to see if there was anyone, closing the gap in between them. He did not look around to be like, oh, is there anyone looking at us, like we need to be careful. No, he just got closer. He had the power, like the power dynamic shifted slightly in who was the most confident. And now that Shane was finally in peace, if we could say, in peace with his sexuality, and like, yeah, bitch, I'm gay, like I'm definitely gay. And so he just was more confident in being more emotionally vulnerable to Ilia. He went and closed the gap. But when it comes to Ilia, he was like, at first he was like, physically in the beginning of the relationship, yeah, like, let's go for it, I'm super confident in this, I know where I'm going, don't need to look and verify. No, none of that. But here, getting closer to Shane just a little bit, that emotional connection, he needed to look around. Better not be anyone seeing him in this situation. Does that make sense? I hope it does. And I just thought it was the cutest, and I loved it. So yeah, what else? I think that's it. Is it? Yes, I finished the long game. I think that I'm not gonna be talking about the long game yet. I'll probably be rereading it when season 2 will be out, cause but yeah, I think that's it, because I yapped so hard. I think it's been like 40 minutes. Oh my god, I don't even want to edit all the blank parts. And I'm literally so dirty right now. Like, literally, there's honey and turmeric all over me. Yep, that's it. Bye bye.